Hi guys, hello. Hi Ashley. Hi, welcome. How are you today? I'm doing alright. Doing alright. Slowly losing my mind, but I think that's a good thing. Maybe. Who knows? Today I just decided I was not gonna care. Why are you not? Okay, that's fine. That's not what I asked you to do, but that's fine. Thank you. Yes. Great. Okay. 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 Let me get the free oracle pool going. Love notes, because that was requested. Dark confessions. Music oracle. Or mystic forest. Guidance. Love notes from your person. Dark confessions from your person. Hi, ik start net de livestream. Wacht even, waarom hoor ik je niet? Oh, no, that's fine.
No, I had like a really cute moment with Ace. Because he was gonna play with his friend, and I heard him like walk by.
Give me 2 seconds, I need to
like, wait.
block someone. Yeah.
And he was like, wait, I need to like knock on the door because I need to give my mom a hug.
Aww.
Also, I am loving it. Like he made he made a poem.
Aww.
But the poem itself is like, yeah. But the way he spelled it, it's like so. Hij is gewoon fonetisch gespeld, dus like, hoe je het zegt, heeft hij het ook gespeld, weet je wel.
Oh.
I'm loving it. Also, I had to rush down the stairs for this. And now I'm all dizzy and have a headache again, so.
Yes, well, sit down, relax, chill.
I will. Anyways, I'll leave you to it, I'm sorry.
That's
Love
fine.
you.
Love you.
Bye.
Okay, let's take a look. Sorry, that was Naomi, by the way. Yes, guys, fill in the poll. Let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for the free oracles. And I will take a look in a couple of minutes. Shiva Blessed Tarot. When will Kritika meet her future husband? Kritika. Shiny. Kritika, shiny. When will you meet your future husband? We have 6 months from now, and we also have divine timing at play. So with divine timing at play, that can still change. Right now we're talking about 6 months, but divine timing, that just means that timings can very much still change, shift, and do something else. Ashley, thanks so much for the donation, darling. I was gonna get to your question. Hey, Lindy, I got a question about the oracle that was pulled yesterday with what Alice really wants from me. Why the boundary card? Why the boundary card? I don't remember, to be honest. I can take a look at it. Also, you still have a question from yesterday as well. If you want, I can take a look with like tarot into that. My brain is just scrambles right now, so I have a hard time like going back to the like reading, because usually when I end the reading, that's the ending, and then yeah. Why has Bruce been in such a hurry to leave work and go home since last week now? Thank you for subscribing. Welcome, 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 Melanie. Why has Bruce been in such a hurry to leave work and go home since last week? Where do I have... Oh, it's like I had the deck out. I was like, where is it? I remember I still have a tarot person. Yes. Okay, well, let me take a look at this question first. Why has Bruce been in such a hurry to leave work and go home since last week? Let me address the first question first, because it's in my mind. Like, why did, what he truly wants from you, why the boundary card? Maybe more healthy, but that can be wanting more healthy boundaries with you, having, like a line there, having some standards there, because you know how people sometimes are like, oh, I'm a free person and I don't need like rules and stuff. We all always need rules and boundaries and stuff, so I felt like it was more like having healthy boundaries, but yeah, okay. The free tarot question I want is he still in a relationship with Bella, and how does he truly feel about Bella now? Okay, so why has Bruce been in such a hurry to leave work and go home since last week? Bruce, why has he been in such a hurry to leave work quickly after? We have the High Priestess. I feel like he is in a better like balance with the work and private life, where work is work, and then when work is done, that is done. We also have the 10 of Pentacles, we have the 9 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, the Empress, the Devil, the Queen of Pentacles, and the 9 of Swords. This can also be like part of that, where I feel like there's more like work is work, and then where work is done, that is done. Part of it, I feel like, I think if you ask him, he's like, well, I have other things to do, and I want to get to my hobby, or do this, or do that, or I want to do stuff. I also feel that there might be something to do with a Queen of Pentacles, the Empress kind of like energy. But in my mind, it's like, I don't think this is Belen, though. Belen is not a Queen of Pentacles. It feels more like a motherly type figure. So what is this? What is this? The World, 7 of Swords. Is he involved with someone else? Four of Swords is taking a break, taking a step back. Why the Devil? Why the Devil? 2 of Wands, yes. And 2 of Pentacles. Okay. I feel like for his kids, I guess he is selling furniture. Now he is working on... Oh, right, because he had girls, right? He only had girls. Can I look if he's in another relationship? Yeah, I'll take a look. Because I was kind of like... Again, I don't think this is Belen, and for that we had the 7 of Swords and the Ace of Wands. The Devil can be overindulging, and with that 2 of Wands is definitely like expending. So I was like, is he... I kind of feel like he might be... But I feel like that is not for the entire week. King of Pentacles. And the Ace of Cups. I feel like... Yep, he only has girls. Yeah. So yeah, with I definitely feel material things here is the main thing. So I definitely feel that is the main thing. I feel like for 1, maybe 2 days, there might have been something else where I feel like that there had been like a hookup or something, or a fling. Yeah, exactly, or a fling. So nothing too serious. Um, but yeah, mostly I kind of feel like the material things. Working on it, whether it is the carpentry, whether it is, because with that Nine of Pentacles, it's very much doing things for myself. Again, more of like a balance between this is work, and then when work is done, I want to do other things. So yeah, I kind of want to leave it at that. I think that's what's happening, what's going on, more than anything. So yeah, and for your free oracle question, is that for your oracle question, or is that for the question that you had for yesterday? Is he still in a relationship with Belen, and how does he feel about Belen now? I think that's for the tarot, right? So is he in a relationship, or is it just not caring? I feel like it's not caring. With the Ace of Wands, which is just like for sex, basically. I don't think there's necessarily genuine caring. Because I kind of feel like that this was just a thing, it's an opportunity. I don't think that he actually knows her that well, or got to know her before he moved into something like fiery. So yeah, I feel like it's like a one night thing, or a one time thing, or yeah, not that emotionally invested in it. That's fine. So meaning still in his addictions, yes. Yes. Which I can also understand, dealing with all the addiction at one can be a lot. So, again, I kind of feel, I don't think that it is full on, like he is going away every day to do that. Because I do think that he also does other things, but I do think that one day that was the case where he's like, you know what, fuck it. I can do this every now and then, But yeah. Okay, I want to look into this then, please, with the free question. What do you mean with free question? The tarot? Or your free oracle for membership? Guys, fill in the poll. Let me know what it is that you would like to see me do for the free oracles today. It breaks my heart. Well, I'm not feeling a lot of negativity surrounding it. Free tarot? Yeah, like I said, is it the free oracle as a member, or is it the tarot that you still had from yesterday? I'm assuming that one, second one. And yet he must be with you, but still doing this, so I think this is just I'm gonna make a comparison. Take it lightly, because it's gonna be a food comparison, because I am eating food. And it is like wanting dinner, but it's too early for dinner, so you have a little bit of a snack. It kind of feels more like that. The tarot I still have from yesterday. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. So what is the question about this? What is it that you want to know about this? Reshma will secure my first job through Intelligence Bureau security exam. Executive exam. Jesus, that's a whole bunch. Let me take a look at these while I wait for Ashley's question. Reshma, will you secure your first job through this exam? Will Reshma secure her first job through this exam? It's time to do it again. We have a few months. You're very close to getting your wish. There are too many obstacles and blockages. So I do want to say yes, but it might not be this time around. I think you might want to take the exam one more time, or do it once more, and then the second time around it's going to be a yes, but for, again, with that couple of months as well. This time around, I feel like it's a no. I feel like if he is doing this now, he will just fall into it again and get worse. I'm not so sure about this, though. I'm not so sure, because it just feels like a one and done. I don't think it feels... yeah. I want to know what is going on. Does he want that and not me? He is going to be a player again? Just information. Bruce. What does Bruce want with this moving forward? The devil showed up again. Queen of Swords is overall energy. 5 of Swords, yeah. We had the Devil, we have the 5 of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the 8 of Swords. I definitely feel that this was more so an oopsie. I don't think he wants to live this life. Again, with the Devil being here, that talks about addiction. That talks about indulging. That talks about, I think it was just... because I think afterwards, with that 5 of Cups, he also had something like, why did I do this? It felt empty, it wasn't, good, it's like, yeah. With the Knight of Wands, definitely that fuckboy energy still. So I feel like that this is just a thing that he's still processing in. It's not as easy of like, okay, I'm not gonna do it and then just stop it. There's a whole process that happens in his own mind, and then of course you are gonna fail sometimes, and I feel like that this was just that. Again, it was an opportunity and he took it. Yeah, I don't think that this is what he wants for a lifetime. I think this is just the addiction that just happened. It's just like relapse a little bit, but just for a moment, because again, afterwards with that 5 Cups, it's very much like, what the fuck did I do? Why did I do that? I had a feeling he was seeing someone else because of your shirt earlier. Sounded a lot like Bruce. Okay, how many times? Honestly, this kind of feels like one though. Ace, yeah. Ace of Pentacles and the Hanged Man. So I feel like it happened once. Because I feel like it happened. I don't think he looks it up. I think someone offered and he took it. It's not where he asked like, hey, do you want to hook up? Or hey, do you want to have sex? I feel like someone offered, and that, it's like when someone offers you drugs for someone that's addictive, is harder to say no, and it might be easier, still difficult, but if they don't ask, that is easier than if someone offers. Then it's very hard to say no. And I kind of feel like it was more so like that, where it got offered and he had a hard time saying no, went with it, and then afterwards was very much like, why did I say yes? Why did I do this? Yeah. What does he really want? The player life? I don't think that's what he wants. Because again, it's not fulfilling. And it makes him feel... The Eight of Swords is very stuck in thinking. So much so that they're unable to move. With the Hanged Man as well. I feel like his fight or flight is freeze. He doesn't fight, he doesn't flight, but he freezes. And then what happens, happens. Because again, with this, I feel like he didn't feel good about it. Like, afterwards, he's like, yeah. Because I'm seeing a lot of worry, a lot of overthinking, a lot of, what the fuck did I do? Why do I have the Knight of Wands here? Why do I have the Knight of Wands here? I think that's more so like the habit. The Tower, yeah, something's changing. Four of Wands, so that is, yeah, the comfort zone, that is what he knows, that is... Why do I have the Queen of Swords as over energy? Why do I have the Queen of Swords? Yeah, okay, yeah. And then the Page of Swords, yes. So yeah, that's kind of what I feel like. Also, let's not confuse the I want to be with you as in we're already having a relationship. Because, like, one, it's his full right to do this. Two, he's still figuring himself out. Three, I feel like he is very much struggling in this and hurting from this. Yeah, and with that, it might feel a bit misplaced, your hurt over this. Because there is no attachment right now. You know? Of course it hurts, and of course it sucks. But I don't think it's fair to just go like, oh, either this or me, you know? Whereas, like, that's not really on the table. I think, again, that this was not a great move from him, and he knows it. And that he is not happy about it either. Yeah. And I think after that, he just delved into carpentry and all the other stuff. But I don't want to waste my time if he is going to be like this forever. I don't think so, that he is going to be like this forever. I'd rather be single then. Well, first, you are single. And second, let's not focus our life so much on becoming better and working on ourselves. It shouldn't be like, I'm working on myself so that I get this reward that is Bruce in a healthy way. It should be, I'm going to work on myself because I want to be a better person, and then when I am, and this comes back, then I can evaluate whether or not this is still for me, or this is still what I want. Yeah. I just feel like he isn't serious, because he isn't. I meant forever. Yeah, I don't think he is gonna... I think, again, just by what I'm getting from him, is that he is struggling with this too. That he didn't enjoy it. He didn't, you know... I think it's very much the addiction talking. Again, it was offered to him, and the addiction side is having a hard time saying no to that. That's something that he needs to learn. Where I do feel that he wants to learn, because, again, it wasn't an enjoyable experience for him. So, yeah. Yes. Will he be like this forever? I think he's working really, really hard to change. Having addictions is just very, especially at the beginning, very hard and difficult to deal with. Again, it's the same as offering an alcoholic a drink. That's very triggering and very hard and very, you know, to then say no. I am, but now I'm just don't want to give it a chance and just move completely away. Well, that's fine, darling. That's fine. And I also understand it, like, sucks and it hurts to see the person you care for so deeply to go into old patterns of behavior and getting intimate with someone else, and, you know, yeah. This is his healing journey, and I do think that he is on the right path, the right track. But yeah, just needs a while. Let me take a look at the poll. Let me close the poll. Notes. But yeah, that's kind of where I would put it. Ashley, if you have any questions surrounding this, let me know and I will take a look. Or maybe I can explain. Hi Newbeans, hello. Terrible dream, I missed my flight. Oh no. Oh no. Well, luckily it was a dream. He was doing so good, but I'm afraid he has failed and is just going to go back to it for good. I understand the fear. I understand that fear really, really well. And with that, you know, it's just frustrating because it's out of your hands. There's nothing much you can do. And then it just kind of feels like, you know, you're putting your faith in someone else. Can you really see if he is going to get trapped in this behavior forever or conquer it? 9 of Wands, which is good. That's perseverance. So that's good. Stubbornness. We have Justice as well, and then we have the Hierophant with the Wheel of Fortune. So I do feel that he will change. Again, the Hierophant is doing the right thing in the right way, in the right order, in the right time. Justice as well. 9 of Wands is persistence. So yeah, I do feel that he will get out of this, but with the Wheel of Fortune, you know, timings, it's going to be up, down, so it's definitely a work in progress. You know. Oh, yes. Hi, Monica. Hello. Because I really felt, again, in the energy of him, I really felt that he felt bad about it. That he wants to do better and be better. Yeah. Feeling a bit down afterwards. Do you guys have Milky Ways? Is that a thing? Was that a Dutch thing? I don't think so. They're so good. I think my candle burned out. Yeah, we have Milky Ways in the USA. Okay. I didn't know. Anyway, hi everyone. Welcome. As you can see, I don't give a shit today. So with the readings, it's also gonna be, I don't give a shit today. So be prepared. For my members, let me know you guys have the priority and open choice of what you would like for your free oracle today. So let me know in the chat, as you also have the priority. For everyone else, if you're wanting a free oracle, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The 2 options available for today are either little love notes from your person, very lovey-dovey, so take it how it resonates. If you are in no contact with your person, or the person doesn't even know you exist, or not in a relationship or stuff like that, just be aware. These can get you very, very delusional. So just be aware of that. Next up, we also have Dark Confessions. With this, also a trigger warning, but you guys picked, so also a trigger warning. They get dark. So if you're feeling sensitive about this situation, about this person, doesn't have to be romance though. Can also be like your mom or a friend or a coworker. Dark Confessions, really how they feel and see the dark side of the connection to you. So those are the options for today. Follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. I will start from a last chat, work my way down. Members do have priority, so keep that in mind as well. If you're wanting a different oracle, priority oracle, or just another oracle, a €2 donation is how you can get that, or becoming one of my members, because they have open choice oracle every single day with priority, as well as they have special little shorts for members only, and more in-depth general readings as well, all that good stuff. If you're wanting a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. If you're working with a different currency than the euro, let me know. I'll look up the exchange rate and we will figure it out. So, yes. What did I miss? Hello, ma'am. Hi. Had the feeling heart-shaped love oracle for you. Yes, we have. I lost a lot of teeth eating them as a kid. Okay. Are they that tough? Okay, Madef. I kind of want another shuffle. Do I? I do not. Okay. Because I was like, there's not a whole lot. Let me get another one. We have romance, Cupid arrow strikes. Oh, okay. And trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. And romance coming in for you. Okay. Okay, I get, well, that says it all, I think. I need to explain. I don't think so. Where are my birdies? Where did my birdies go? Why is that so soft? Let me put it a little bit louder. Is that too loud? I don't know. Where did I leave off? I have Monica, dark confessions. Okay, okay, okay. From E for Monica. From E for Monica. Rage Rock, thank you so much for the donation, darling. Give me a second to take a look. Monica, I feel abandoned by you, and it is triggering my childhood trauma. This can also just be their childhood trauma being triggered. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. It's difficult for me to process my emotions. I'm not available right now. Which makes sense with that I don't want to be contacted right now. I can't support your actions. It's too much for me to deal with. So again, with that emotions as well, very hard to process emotions. That makes sense, you know, not being able to deal with it. And there's a big hole in my heart that I cannot feel on my own. Again, which I kind of feel like comes from that childhood trauma that they're dealing with. So yeah, a lot. I was afraid that you would reject me if I shared my feelings to you. So again, with that emotions, I feel like that they're kind of like lacking or missing emotional care for themselves. And so they are unable to give it, to receive it, to be in any sort of emotional state. Yes. I feel really happy to be single. Yeah, thanks so much for welcome. Rage Rock, hi Lindy, should I take the opportunity to go for a week to Thailand, Indonesia very soon? Rage Rock, should you take the opportunity to go for a week? Rage Rock, should you take the opportunity to go to Indonesia, Thailand soon? Okay, I'll take them both, that's fine. We have the Two of Cups as the overall energy, Tower as well. We have the Six of Wands, we have the Page of Wands, we have the Four of Cups, we have the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Swords, the Devil, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Cups. Okay, if the question... Okay, so I'm seeing like... I already see the answer, but I kind of want to ask the question, and then I'll give you the answer. Because I feel like the answer is going to be a yes. Will you regret it if you don't take it? I feel like the answer is yes. Will you always think about it? Like, what would have happened if I actually did it? Or, you know, this opportunity coming by and you're like, just... like, yeah, you don't, I feel like you don't want to do later on where you look back and you're like, oh, I could have gone to Thailand, but I didn't back then. So I kind of feel like that is, yes, I do feel the understanding of like the fear or feeling out of control or not sure what to expect, or if it is, the Queen of Swords is a very logical thinker, and this is a very spontaneous thing that doesn't necessarily make sense. Where you're like, you don't speak the language, you don't know what the food is like, you don't want what it is gonna be like, and you don't the why, where is this coming from, So I understand the fear, but this is very much an experience of a lifetime and a lifelong experience. That even if it's not for you, one, it's only a week, and two, you will know the experience and at least you have done it, and then you can say, I've tried it and it wasn't for me. Right now you don't know. And with the Two of Cups, that is very much, I don't know if that's like two people choosing each other, but this is definitely a choice. Choosing, this. Am I going to take it? Am I not going to take it? I feel like the answer is a yes. The Six of Wands is like a small victory. If it doesn't bring you anything for why you go there, then at least it brings you the self-confidence in, at least I chose. At least I took a risk. At least I, took that leap of faith, which is already an accomplishment. Where I kind of feel like if you are sitting in the plane, you are just gonna sit there and go like, oh my god, I'm actually fucking doing it, which that feeling just, means a lot. With the Page of Wands, it's just a bit, be a fool a little bit, be a bit like, I don't know, I haven't it planned, but it's fun, so let's just see, and we'll kind of like go with it, and it's more that I have reservations because it'll be solo and I'm introverted, lol. It's more because I just had a breakup, so I've been told by two people to go do a week of travel. Love that. Well, I feel like I relate to this very, very strongly. Is it gonna be difficult? Yes. So I'm an introvert. When my relationship ended, my previous relationship, didn't want to go to America, and I always wanted to go. So 3 months after, I went to a 2-week solo trip to Los Angeles. I was 24, and I did that all by myself as well. You learn a lot about yourself in the process, for sure. Self-reliance, self-trust, you are gonna experience moments where it's miserable. But I personally wouldn't have want to trade it for anything. If I hadn't taken that leap of faith, then I wouldn't have the confidence to do other things later on as well. So yeah, with that as well, with the Queen of Swords, I do think even though you are introverted, I do think that you're not necessarily, not that you're not shy, but it's more that you can be social. So in preparation, you can also find like Facebook groups of like people that are there, of like, hey, I'm gonna be there for a week, who is there, who wants to hang out with me, who can show me around, like stuff like that. Someone basically offered to pay for it, but I didn't want to take it as I wasn't sure if I could make the most of it. Felt like I would be wasting their kindness. Well, it's not about I understand, like, first and foremost, to accept something as generous as that. And second of all, they're not paying for you to make the most of it. It's more for you to have that experience. And making the most of it, what does that look like? The most that you can make it with who you are right now. Could you have done this, or could you have done that? Well, in theory, yes. In practice, no, because you were just not ready for it. You always make the best of the time that you have in the moment that you are. And then we can have regrets later on, but you can only have that of a grown version of you. You cannot, like, where do I need to compare this to? Because I'm kind of feeling you're already kind of butchering yourself for what your future self might say looking back. But again, you always make the best decision, you always make the most of the time that you have when you are in it, and then you should just accept and let go that was just it. Because there are going to be moments where you don't want to leave the hotel room, and that is perfectly fine. That is perfectly fine. Maybe the entire week you're like, I don't want to leave the hotel room, which is also perfectly fine, because it is about the next step outside of your comfort zone. And this going there already is a massive step out of your comfort zone. So you should give yourself a little bit of slack and a little bit of room to be uncomfortable in it. I think if you start thinking about it and worrying too much about it, you are gonna not go and miss out on this opportunity. And I kind of feel like take the opportunity. Okay, yes, I'm afraid that I'll just stay in the hotel room. Lol. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. It's like, what expectations do you have? And I feel like the expectations, which is understandable, is that you are a normal person. And what does normal mean? That's like, be a tourist, go out there, experience shit. But especially if you're an introvert, if you're shy, if you just get out of a relationship, you're just not all of that. You're not sociable. You don't want to. You don't. You know. So let's just lower the expectations for ourselves. I'm gonna go. Why? For what? Just to get away. Okay, then you're away. Okay, but then I spent the entire week in a hotel room. One, you're not going to spend the entire week in a hotel room. Maybe you'll just eat in the hotel room, but I do think that you will go out there or, you know, ask people or stuff like that. Just mentally prepare yourself, and you can already go, again, on Facebook groups, maybe set dates where you want to look up as well. What do you want to see, or where do you want to visit while you would be there? Just to get yourself a little bit out of that mental prison that you keep yourself locked into. Because fear can be very overwhelming. The counterpart to fear is excitement, so try to find something exciting that you can look forward to. Yes, it's going to be scary. Yes, I'm going to spend the entire day in the hotel room, but at least I'm going to see this, or I'm going to try that, or I'm going to, you know, and that excites you, and that moves you forward again. So yeah, I kind of want to leave that there. If you have any questions, let me know. Again, do I think you should, or does the tarot think that you should go? Yes. Yes. So it is an opportunity for like a lifetime. Thank you, Lunu. I'll probably do it. And you absolutely got this. You absolutely got this. Go kick ass. Again, just stay safe. You know, focus on staying safe, and then just, okay, this opportunity now comes by. What do I want to do? Take it one step at a time. You don't have to, you know. And just be mild, loving, and kind toward yourself in the process. You are doing life for the first time, may I add. You're doing life for the first time, so of course it's fucking scary. And then this comes along, and of course it's fucking scary, you know? Give yourself a little bit of slack in moments like that. I wanted the reading just to check that I would be wasted and then make friends. Yeah, I wouldn't be wasting and then make friends. I think so. Again, with this, do the... you can do some preparation work. Again, I know from my trips to Korea, I've been to Korea a couple of times, and the first time that I went by myself for 3 months, I was just like, I'm miserable. But then the second time I looked up a Facebook group, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna be here in Korea. Who's here? And then, you know, people send you like, oh, we are going to go to the movies, or we are going to do this, or we are going to do that, and you can just join them, where you don't have to be the center of attention in a social setting. You can also kind of like distribute the socialness to other people. As an introvert, I appreciate that, because there's always in groups like that a lot of extroverts that love to talk, so let them talk, and then you can kind of just like run along with them, you know. So, yeah. Where's my dad won't let me go alone by myself anywhere. He takes care of me like a baby. I'm 25. To this day, I never traveled alone without parents. I'm sorry. Me too. It's hard to find someone that obeys their parents. Thank you for the advice. You're very welcome. Go kick ass. You got this. 100% you got this. Even if you're not feeling it, I know you got this. So go get them. Go get them. Okay, guys, I'm just gonna reset the chat real quick because it kind of like went by a lot with paying and members and stuff like that. So if you're watching on Twitch or YouTube, please let me know again which oracle you would like. It's either gonna be a little love note from your person, or it's gonna be a dark confession. Dark confessions, a little bit of trigger warning. Be prepared. Be prepared. Ashley, can I please have an oracle? Oh yes, of course, darling. Of course, of course, of course. I think you said you didn't really care what oracle, if I am not mistaken. I don't care what oracle, Linda. Can I please have my free oracles? Yes, you can, darling. I kind of want a little bit of like kick-ass energy. I feel like I picked this one and people are like sick and tired of this deck, but I kind of want this one for you. Because I kind of want some just advice and guidance to you, for your focus. So, Ashley. Ashley. Okay, we have no pressure. When you want more, don't push yourself or others to get more. Give more of your pure, genuine self, and life will immediately and effortlessly match it. Simplify life. Life is meant to be simple and easy. Don't let superficial energies distract you from your true essence. Simplicity and purity will lift your spirits. We have you are complete. You are not broken. Nothing is wrong with you. Don't spend your life fixing problems. Dwell in the beauty of your being. You are enough now and always. And everything is here. Embrace the spiritual belief that everything already exists in the here and now. Live in the present moment and be grateful for what you have. So all of it is more so, again, living in the right here, right now, not worrying too much about the future, don't worrying too much about the past. Don't put so much pressure on yourself of who you should be or want to become, or, you know, but more so live in the right here, right now. Who am I right now? What changes am I making, or what decisions am I making? Yeah. Because you know what it is? When you manifest, the best way to manifest is already embracing the energy as if in I have this already. It's not I want this, I have this, I am this. Not I'm becoming this, I am this already. Yeah, embracing that energy more. I hope this resonates. I hope that made sense to you. I just told my manager what that so-called friend Louis been harassment because my supervisor didn't take it seriously. I'm sorry. That's bullshit to deal with that. Let me go through the list. Jaldeep Dark Confessions. Dark Confessions from Jaldeep for Rupika. I am seeing someone, but I'm not ready for you to know about them yet. There are feelings of anger inside me that I need to release before I explode. And this situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It is draining me. It's just a shitty day. I'm sorry. Yeah, days like today just break you. I get that. Mahek, love notes from the rain. I wish we could be together forever. Now is not the time, though. Now is not the time. And I wish, I wish we could be together, but it's complicated. And then, are you thinking about me? Are you kidding me, dude? Are you thinking about me? I wish we could be together. I wish it's complicated. Now is not the time, but I still want to. Oh my god. Whiplash much. Okay. Alicia, Dark Confessions from M. From M for Alicia. I need to free myself from fear and doubt. I am a caged bird. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. maybe also that feeling of feeling trapped. I try to run from this connection, but my soul craves you, and I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues, and that codependency issues, that can be very much that runner-chaser dynamic. At least my manager Sergio believes me and said he will do something like that. Oh, that's good. I just want Bruce to stay away from me now. I get that. I get that. Nosa, Dark Confession from FIW. Nosa. Welcome and thank you for subscribing. Nosa, I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. I knew I was losing you, but I didn't do anything to fight for you. I need to free myself from fear and doubt. I am a caged bird. And lastly, I'm seeing someone, but I'm not ready for you to know about them yet. Okay. Okay. Ashley, thanks for the donation. Dark Confession from Bruce for Ashley. Bruce for Ashley. I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. I have many regrets that keep me from moving forward, again, being very much still in the past energy. And I am embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. So, yeah. I feel like that's just very much in line. I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. So I think this is just very much in line with what the reading that we did just now. So yeah. If you would like another oracle, let me know, darling, and I will take a look. Newbeans Love Notes from Simon, please. Simon for Lilith. I want another shuffle. Simon for Lilith. Apparently I did not. Okay. I remember the day we met like it was yesterday. Our love is eternal. And I wish we could be together, but it's complicated. Wish we could be together, but it's complicated. Okay. Muka Beep Dark Confessions from MFA. MFA for Muka Beep. I'm finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. I need to free myself from fear and doubt. I am a caged bird. I think of you at night when the world is asleep and my mind is awake. And I feel unbalanced and uneasy. I don't know what to do to fix it. I'm too depressed. Just give it away. I can also just keep it for tomorrow. Let's just do that, and then if tomorrow you're like, give it away still, we can do that, darling. We can do that. Hi everyone, welcome. Lightseeker, love notes from my partner, please. Thanks a lot. Let's take a look. Lightseeker. From your partner for you. I miss you. You light up my world. I wish we could be together forever. And I wish you were mine. That might lead to a deeper commitment as well. Knows I already did yours. Alicia, thank you. You're welcome. Prachi, colleague, some Darshi, Dark Confessions. Dark Confessions. Damn. Doopy. Thank you, Linda. You're welcome. Thanks a lot. You're welcome. Prachi from some Darshi. Some Darshi for Prachi. Some Darshi. We are living two separate lives. I'm embarrassed by my actions and feel disgusted with myself. And I don't understand what you see in me. I don't feel attractive. Let's find anything as always. You're very welcome, darling. Very, very welcome. And spend a little extra time and loving on yourself, darling. Be kind and loving towards yourself. And yeah, do a little extra for you. Even if that just means curling up in bed or stuff like that. Raj, Dark Confessions for Raj. Raj from your person. I think of you at night when the world is asleep and my mind is awake. I smile on the outside, but I'm dying on the inside. Also, oh wait, I'm gonna do this first. This situation has become very difficult for me to manage mentally. It is draining me. And I feel unworthy of having love in my life. I feel miserable and lost. And actually, if I had been a bit tough love on you today, my apologies. It's always with a lot of love and care. You don't want to see him, I get that. And that's fine. It resonates sadly, even I know the girl to whom he is seeing. Okay, well, I'm sorry. Sukanya. Love notes from Shubhankar for Sukanya. Alright. We have My Beloved. I wish we could be together, but it's complicated. Why is shit complicated for everyone? Holy shit. Now is not the time. And I remember the day we met like it was yesterday. For Sukanya. Gosh. Already did your Dark Confessions, darling. Would I be able to get a priority oracle or my twin flame? I'm not sure which oracle would be best though. Yeah. Sorry, I totally missed that chat for a second. Yeah, you can. For and about your twin flame. It kind of depends on what you want to know. If you're like, who is it? Or we have the little love hearts. If you want some advice and guidance regarding your twin flame situation, I can look at that. Or I have these, the Island Time Wellness cards, which can take a look at just what is the situation going on right now or what's happening right now. Yeah, messages for and about your love life. All that good stuff. I'm so sorry, I was just going through the list and I missed the priority ones. I know who they are. They're an old ex. I was just curious about the journey situation. Okay, I kind of feel like I want to take a look at these then. The Rage Rock. The Rage Rock. And the Twin Flame Journey. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Take that one too. At the bottom we have the Axe, breakup, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, and abandonment. Okay. My phone is blowing up. Holy shit. I don't know if you guys hear that, but it's just going like doot 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 doot. Just like, are you kidding me? My sister is on holiday, so she just spams shit. Okay. Anyway. Rachrock. We have separation, sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, and an unsure future. We have the mirror, mirroring each other, which is basically a twin flame connection. Mirroring each other, self-image, relationship reflects our wounds, and introspection. So when it comes to twin flame, as you probably know, it is very much reflecting the best sides of yourself and the darkest sides of yourself. What still needs healing, as well as just the, darker sides of the whole situation. We have the snake, competition, enemy, clever, malicious, look over your shoulder, and the other woman. We have talking, interested, conversing more, awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. And then we also have not just the snake, but we have the girl with a snake. Empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enable, and boundaries. Holy shit. By the way, the deck you just used was her favorite one when she used to read cards. Okay. Well, this is, yes. This is still very much an active journey. I think separation is very much, like, good for now, because this is, I'm just like, holy shit. There's a lot. Is there, I do feel that there is that, like, missing and feeling the connection. You might have felt like a pull from the connection as well. But with the snake and the girl with the snake, the mirror, separation and the axe also, yeah, I think it's just good. We're like good separated from each other. There's still so much to deal with, to heal, to work with. Are they actively healing? I'm leaning more towards a no on that one. Also, just because we have the empath and narcissist paradigm, where there's just the ignorance of my actions and responsibilities and what I did, and it's all, well, like, they couldn't handle that, or they weren't ready, or they this, or they that. Yeah, this is like, oh my god. Yeah, I have a sense that she is going through it with a karmic at the moment, so that's fine. Yeah, okay, well, that's good. Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ, because this is... Yes. I'm just like, I don't even know where to begin. It's a lot. And then the joke of it all for me is the talking one, where I feel like that she might reaches out to you, like, soon. But so not ready. So not ready. So not did the work. Yeah. When you said, like, that she's dealing with a karmic, this is just feels very much like spirit going like, here's a twin flame, not learning the lessons. Okay, let me raise you a karmic partner. Here you go. You have to learn this. Go now. Move. Oh my lord, this is a lot. Oh my lords, this is a lot. Yeah. Good luck. Yes. I would definitely, this very much feels like spirit is going like, no, yes, no, keep the separation, keep, yes, yes, look the other way, yes, no, let's not, no, yes, it's a mess, I felt it, yes, I figured I was staying away anyway, yeah, okay, good, yes, because this, yes. Addiction also popped out. Codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, restraint. Yeah. She was told that if she couldn't learn it with me, that she would have to learn it with someone else who wouldn't be as patient as I would be. Yeah. Karmic relationships usually are only there for the lesson. Sometimes it can lean into, like, more, but this just feels like oh, you didn't learn? Let me raise you one. Let me raise you a karmic partner. Because then there is no going around it. There's no, Yes. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. That's a lot. Good luck. That, yes. Yeah. Yes. Oh my god. Jesus. Like, it's so much a lot that I'm like, I'm not gonna get into it. I'm seeing this, I'm analyzing, but I'm not gonna dive into the energy because holy shit. Yes. Oh my lords. Well, sending you strength. Yeah, I definitely would say don't get involved. Oh my god. Okay. All the. I don't care. I don't care. Okay. Why good people get bad ones? Boundaries. Yes. Good people get, boundary training. Yes. Yes, that's why. I cannot come up with a different explanation than that. That it's a boundary test. Because if you accept bad ones, that means that there is some learning for you there to do. I don't get it either. I thought after going through hard times we got rewards at the end, but I'm still suffering. Yeah. Also, doing things for the reward is not... I would never encourage that, because then your happiness very much depends on whether or not you get like a piece of candy at the end of the road, and then it's not a big enough piece of candy, and then you feel even more miserable because it's not kind of what you really wanted, but it's kind of still good, but it's not really, what you wanted or hoped for or did, so then you still feel disappointed instead of like being grateful, even though it is a good thing that you got, yeah. Because then we start to resent spirit. That's how resentment builds, to life, to spirit, to, yeah. And just, life isn't a transaction in the sense of like, oh, I give something and I should get something back. I went through hardship, that means that something good must come. And of course, good things happen and good things come, but again, it's just frustrating that it isn't as black and white as that. It's the same with like karma. When I've been trying to record a karma reading today, didn't work. But a lot of people, out of our own emotion, like spirit is not human, and I feel like sometimes we forget that. Where if something is bad that happened to us, we expect bad things to happen to the people that do that to us, and sometimes that's just not the case. Sometimes it is. Karma is learning. You have good karma, bad karma. Karma is not only bad, yeah, which is frustrating, but tough love, tough reality checks, I suppose. Anyway, hi everyone, welcome. I kind of feel like I want to call last call for today's free oracles. So if you're interested, I will start from my last chat, work my way down. So if your question or request is not underneath there, leave it once more. For the free oracles, all you need to do is follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know your name and the option you would like. The two options available for today are either the little love notes from your person or dark confessions. Keep in mind, love notes are very lovey-dovey. So if you are not in a relationship or not in that lovey-dovey state with your partner, take it how it resonates. If you're wanting for the dark confessions, also a little bit of a trigger warning. They are dark, so if you're feeling sensitive about a certain topic or about a connection, don't ask for that specific one. This doesn't have to be romance or love, can also be a parent or a friend or a co-worker or anything like that as well. Members do have the priority, but I think right now I did everyone's right now. If you're wanting a different oracle, priority oracle, or just another one, a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you're wanting a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. I'm just going to go through the list, so hold your tits so I can hold mine, and we are going to be fine. Sarita, Dark Confessions from Rohit. Rohit for Sarita. We have, I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. I pushed you away because I don't want the responsibility, and I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. Swati, Jagadesh's Dark Confession. Jagadesh for Swati. I don't want to be contacted right now. I wish to be left alone. I have things going on in my life that require my full attention, and I know what I am doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. Nat's gonna have some love notes. Yes, you can. Love notes for Nat. We have now is not the time. I think about you all the time. Why do we have to be apart? Well, you say yourself, now it's not the time, but yeah, okay. And I'm tired of running. I'm tired of running, now is not the time. I think about you all the time, and why do we have to be apart? Oh, no. Mesa, Dark Confession from Aries. Oh my god. Well, let's all just pray for good cards from an Aries for Dark Confessions for Mesa. Okay, Mesa. From your Aries for Mesa. I smile on the outside, but I'm dying on the inside. I'm afraid that your feelings for me are not mutual. I know what I'm doing. I play dumb to keep you confused. And no one else makes me feel the way you do, but I'll take it to the grave before I tell you. Zara, love notes from V. Wait, what? Here I'm seeing where love notes, but then there I'm seeing Dark Confessions. Oh, you deleted that one. You deleted that one. Okay. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god, I need to keep on. This chat is, I'm confused. Manya, Dark Confessions from Moksh. Manya, Dark Confession from Moksh. I feel alone and in the dark. Where is my light? I am finally seeing my worth, yet I still feel unworthy of your love. And I depend on you too much to let you go. I have codependency issues. I changed my options. Sorry, yes. No, that's fine, darling. But I'll move forward. But in the chat that I'm usually looking at, the deleted messages I don't see. Or I still see them, the old ones. But that just means I need to go lower for you. So a little bit more patience, please. I feel more resentment because good things don't happen for me. Yeah, I get that. Ashley, thank you for the donation, darling. Thank you. I will continue with last call and then I'll get to your questions. So let me know your questions and I'll take a look. Zara, Dark Confessions from V. Dark Confessions from V. for Zara. I don't feel guilty for how I treated you. My ego is too big to care. But then we do have, I feel embarrassed by my actions. I feel disgusted with myself. So they do feel embarrassed, but not guilty. So maybe more so embarrassed that they got caught, or I don't know what this is. But yeah. Rimsha, love notes from Nabil. Nabil for Rimsha. I've been fighting a battle I can't win, and you are the light at the end of my tunnel. Aww. So they're going through something very difficult, and I feel like that you are that what is pulling them through. Sarita already did yours. Thank you, you're welcome. Thank you, Lindy, you're welcome. Thank you, you're welcome. Hey there, love notes please. Let's take a look. Social science lecture. Don't forget to like the live stream, guys. It's the only thing I ask in return. Again, this is last call, so I think this is going to be the last one. Love notes. Social science lecturers. Love notes for you. My love for you is stronger than ever. Our love will never cease to exist. And you are the light at the end of my tunnel. Love that. Oh, that's cute. That is cute. Just get depressed when good things don't happen to me. Yeah, get that. Same. So much. You're welcome. Thanks. Mom. Oh, I'm mom. Hi. Hi, hi. Okay, that was it for the free oracles. I need to check my phone because it's going off a lot, and it's like around that time where people are just like, what up? Let me check real quick. Ashley, let me know your questions, darling, and I will take a look. I will take a look. Where's my phone? What's happening here? Okay, that's fine. Okay. Wait, what? Give me 2 seconds. Okay. So yes, guys, if you're interested in an oracle, then a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you're interested... Oh, Jesus. Okay, fine. Yes, an oracle, it's going to be for a €2 donation. If you're wanting a more in-depth one-question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal, Tiki, or Super Chat. I will also be doing a in-depth tarot reading giveaway as well in the live stream, so stick around for that. Right now, we are going to take a look at Ashley's questions. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, open it. Okay, that's good. Good. Sorry, I just got like a letter from like the government, and I was like, what? But it's all good. All good. We're good. I'm good. This good. Okay, good. Good. Because it always scares the living absolutely fucking shit out of me. But it's actually good. Okay. And then my brain cannot, like, I cannot focus on other things if I don't know, like, if I know what's happening, but I don't know what's happening, you know? There's crackling going on. I don't think I want to look. I probably should, because it is fire. but I don't want to. Okay. Anyway, Ashley, what is my outcome for a year? For Ashley. And the good thing is next July, Duncan offers me to rent a room from him for $850. Oh, that's good. Ashley, what things happen for you within the next year? For Ashley. I feel, okay, the Page of Wands is the overall energy. Okay. That's a cluster. I'm gonna do that together. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, the Emperor, the Seven of Wands, and Justice. And then the cluster is Temperance, the High Priestess, the Nine of Wands, and the Queen of Cups. I feel like the next year is definitely focused on you. The Page of Wands is overall energy. It is a little bit the energy, which I love, of fuck it. Let's do this. Like action. Fuck it. Not like the Page of Swords. Usually I say like fuck it. Let's say it. Let's let it out. Let's go. But the Page of Wands is very much there's new opportunity. Taking it. So when it comes to work, I do feel that there is a chance for investing, in a sense of like learning more or learning a skill or changing what it is that you want to do for a job. The opportunity for that for sure. The Emperor, oh my god, this is so a little bit chaotic energy is kind of what I'm getting. Because, okay, let me just go over the cards one by one. Just because it's a lot of chaos and I'm just like, what is happening? What is happening? Okay, again, that Six of Wands is that like investment. So I do feel investing happening when it comes to work, whether it is going back to school, whether it is the opportunity for promotion, but needing more like learning or investing or, you know, stuff like that. The Six of Cups talks about, I kind of feel like something will come back, but something you have fond memories of. Doesn't have to be a person. It can also just be, oh, I enjoyed doing this as a child and now I picked that up as a hobby, whether that is like painting or stuff like that. The Six of Cups is also making memories, good memories as well. The Emperor is very much an energy of taking the lead, taking charge, doing what's best for everyone, for the entire situation, and not just following my short-term satisfaction. That also means, how do you say that? Like motivation, like being your own biggest motivator, as well as pushing yourself out of the comfort zone as well. The Seven of Wands can be a bit stubborn. It is a bit like, I want to do it this way, my way, and other people might not agree, other people might not understand, other people might have an issue or a problem with that, but I want to do this, and I know what is good for me, and I'm gonna follow that path. With Justice as well, I definitely feel that there is a lot of like good coming in, because I feel like the more that you live from yourself, from that energy of like stubbornness, where it's like, I'm just gonna do me, I think good things will come to you. The skills of the balance will like balance out again. Justice can also talk about a new contract. Again, a new job, going back to school. I'm not really sure what that is exactly, but I do think that is something very, very exciting, something that you have been wanting to do. With Temperance as well, that is, again, the skills compromise. That's finding that middle path, middle ground, and sometimes that is also just being okay with people not understanding, being okay with people not liking you, being okay with that not everyone can like you, that not everyone can understand, and that you will have to compromise in your expectations of other people. Where it's like, okay, where you before would get frustrated and stressed if other people didn't understand or agreed with your opinion, it's now where it's like, okay, I'm gonna lower my expectations for you, find that middle ground. I would have liked to have those higher expectations from you. It's disappointing that I have to compromise, but I will compromise on that. The High Priestess, very much trusting your intuition. I definitely feel you spiritually awakening a little bit, and what that will do for you for this coming year, I feel like bring more balance, more self-focus, and again, some people call it selfish, but you cannot pour out of an empty cup. Your cup needs to be full and overflowing before you can like share. And with that, High Priestess is very much trusting your intuition and your gut feeling despite other people's judgment, as well as choosing what is best for you and not necessarily what's best for someone else. Especially if you are an empath, which I think you are, and someone that cares and loves and pours into other people and want to help and support and see the potential in other people and wanting to bring that out and support them and go through that, where within that you can lose yourself. Okay, but what is good for me? And then choosing yourself becomes a very, very difficult and hard thing to do, especially because that is your pattern and other people almost like expect you to just be there or give or to, you know, pour your energy into them. The Nine of Wands is perseverance, so the next year is a year of perseverance, of pulling through, of not having the life of what you have dreamed of, but we're getting there. We are very much getting there. And how you get there, that is where your perseverance is gonna shine through, I kind of want to say. Again, you have this vision, this is what I want to do, this is how I want to do it. It's not going to be easy, there's going to be a lot of, but then at least it's going to be suffering that you choose. You know, this is your goal and this is what I want to do. And like for everything in life, we need to suffer in order to get there. With everything that you do. If it is learning to walk, talk, write, bike, you know, you will have to suffer and make mistakes and fall flat on your ass. But it is then your choice. Okay, this is stressful, this is hard, this is difficult, but it is what I choose to do. And not something that just happens to me. And with that, I do feel that there is a lot of progress and stuff coming your way. I kind of want to take a look at what is coming your way. With that, justice as well, perseverance, what is coming Ashley's way? We have the Queen of Cups, which again is that like giving and stuff. We have the King of Cups, so I do feel, you don't want to hear it, but I do feel romance. The Seven of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. I feel like what is, and then the Five of Wands. What is coming your way is better communication in terms of when things don't go the way you want it, you address it and maybe become a little bit like tougher or harder in your boundaries with that. The Seven of Pentacles, I do feel that Spirit doesn't really want to go in depth of like what's coming your way exactly, because this is also a part of having faith. The Seven of Pentacles is investing without necessarily knowing where it leads. Putting in the work because that is what you feel and think that is the best way forward for you without already knowing the end result, because otherwise we are gonna skip certain steps. So yeah, let me take a look at the chat, because I think I was talking a whole lot for Ashley, but I want to move up north or out of the country. I get that. Leave me alone, Bruce. Yeah, better not Bruce. I think it is a very good connection. I'm not sure if it is Bruce or not. We have the King and Queen of Cups here, which is just a perfect connection. Supporting each other exactly how you want and how you need it. Which I think we've had before, because it feels very calm. It feels, because with the King of Cups and the Queen of Cups, you both have a full cup. And you're not taking from each other's cups. It's more we're adding on to, we support, we grow together, we, you know, stand by each other, and we fit perfectly well. We understand each other. We're exactly the same. Yeah. And with that as well, with the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like Spirit is like, you're not supposed to know who it is exactly. But yeah, a lot of big growth and a big things changes. Yeah, it's just being on the receiving end of this news. I kind of feel like it can be very overwhelming and tiring, where you're like, more work? Haven't I done enough work? Isn't this, you know, can things just, yeah. Can you look? I can. I don't think I'm gonna get an answer. Who is this King of Cups? Four of Wands, so someone that feels comfortable and at home right away. We have the 5 of Cups and then the 7 of Cups with the 2 of Cups. So I do feel a very strong connection. That can be a soul connection. The 5 of Cups, it can be about missed chances. But honestly, with the 7 of Cups, I'm feeling like, I don't know if this is Spirit just going like, oh yeah, focus on Bruce and it's someone else, or it is Bruce. I feel like the expectation for this, no matter what the answer is going to be Bruce. From your end. The 7 of Cups is all options are still open. So it's not 100% set yet. Again, because it also, I feel like this kind of person is coming into your life, whether it is Bruce or someone else. And it is, right now, I feel like very much on Bruce's choice, decision, if he is going to step up to become that person. Otherwise, I feel like Spirit is like, okay, if he doesn't step up, then you still are owed this kind of like connection relationship, and we bring it in through someone else. But with the 7 of Cups, the options are still very much open. It's still very, you know, yeah. I still have a feeling it very much is still Bruce. It could be, because right now I feel like it is, but he could be a placeholder. Again, the 5 of Cups is the one that got away, missed chances, missed opportunities, very focused on what we have lost and not really seeing the opportunities, or, you know, not taking the chances or second chances, or, you know, reconnect. So right now I do feel that I'm leaning more to Bruce right now, but that can change. Again, and that very much depends on the actions that he takes, the action that you take, and if you can become that person for each other. Where I'm heavily looking at Bruce for that. Where it's like, I'm not sure if he, you know, because Jackass still has a chance, I guess. That's also, with the 7 of Cups, your choice. Even if Bruce comes back, and even if he does all the work, and he is like healed and fine and good and all that good stuff, you still have a choice in this. You don't have to accept it just because Spirit's like, oh, this is it, you know. You can choose. Your life is not set in stone, and that's why the 7 of Cups is here as well. Having a lot of options, still a lot of unclarity, and yeah. So yeah, that is kind of where I would put it at. So yes. Give me 2 seconds. Ashley, if you have your second question, let me know and I'll take a look. It's so annoying then, like... So I struggle with this, where I work around the time that people leave work, and then they think that I also am able to reply right away, and then they're just like talking about, okay, how about this, how about that, how about that, okay, I'll do this, I'll do that, I'll do this, I'll do that, where I'm like, I'm working. I cannot reply right away. Hold your tits. Oh my god. Mary, thank you so much for the donation, darling. Thank you. Ashley, again, let me know your second question, if you have one ready already. We can also carry it to tomorrow if you want, but if you have a question, let me know, and otherwise I'll move on to Barry, and I will also be doing a giveaway still. I'm gonna grab a little bit of water before I continue, and I'll take a look at the candle. Oh yeah, it's gone. It is gone. Gone, done. So this is the candle that I got from Naomi. And it's like dawn. But I love the container, so I'm gonna use it for other shit still. Use it for other stuff as well. Mary, my name is Marina. I broke up with V. What are his future actions towards you? Okay, let me take a look at that question first, because I'm not seeing Ashley's second question necessarily. Also, Ashley, if you had like follow-up questions, and oh, there it is. Okay, just tell me if I will move in with Duncan and how that will be, or should I stay in my current apartment? Ashley, what should you do with the offer here from Duncan? Should you move in? Should you stay? If you move, what would it be like? Duncan. There's a 6 of Pentacles. I feel like that's the moving in. That's the investing thing. So I feel like it will be moving in with Duncan. We have the 8 of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Cups. We have Strength. The Page of Wands. The 7 of Cups. And we have the Queen of Wands. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. With the 9 of Cups as well. I definitely feel that it is going to be an adjustment. And a big one. The 8 of Pentacles is learning, growing, trying things, but I do think that it brings a lot of good as well. I also feel that Duncan can be a good support system. The Ace of Cups is an offering of love. Doesn't have to be romantic. It's just an overflow of love, an overflow of care. So I do feel that Duncan will show you love, care, and support from a home situation that you might are not used to. With the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands as well, that's just a lot of fun. And the 7 of Cups, I kind of want to take a look, because that, again, is that, like, confusion? What is that? Judgment? It's just, yeah, okay. It's just going to be very different from what you're used to, what you know from the past. 7 of, oh, you're so stubborn, I love it. Also the Queen of Swords. Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun, a lot of growth, a lot of adjustment to things just being different, where it feels more effortlessly. Whether it is, I don't know if that's like having like one day you cook, then I cook, or it's very much a little community that you then have with him. For next year in July, okay. So I do feel good about it. Oh, that also makes sense with the July thing, the 7 of Pentacles, because it's still very much like unsure. It isn't set yet. Yeah, it's going to be a big adjustment, but I feel like also a lot of fun, because with that Queen of Wands, it also allows you to step more in your authentic energy. You can feel more like freedom, I kind of feel like, but within that community. I never got along with roommates. Yeah, again, with the 8 of Pentacles, I do feel that it is an adjustment, but I do think that it will be a good one. We have the 6 of Pentacles, which is that, like, investing in it. Also a little bit being... Okay, so the Queen of Swords can sometimes be very sharp in her communication, and I definitely feel that this is a challenge here with this living situation. If he does something that you don't appreciate, or you do something that he doesn't appreciate, communication is going to be key here for sure. And just open communicating and not letting it build and resentment and stuff like that. But setting house rules, setting, you know, all those things that you do when you're housemates. Yeah. There were girls and stole from me and backstabbed me. Yeah, I already want to start packing. Yeah, I get that. I think, yeah, with the dude as well, it's just, yeah, more chiller. With the Strength card here as well, I feel like Duncan, I don't know if Duncan comes across as a little bit of a tough person, but I feel like he is just such a big mush ball, you know? And I don't think give a crap about Bruce thinks about me living with Duncan. Yeah, no, you shouldn't. Why the fuck would you care? No, because this is very much for you, a good development. Good development. So yeah, go do that. Go do that. I like it. Again, it is a big adjustment, and it is like learning, and it's not gonna just be effortlessly and just right off the bat like perfect and fine, and you don't have to go through hard talks or conversations. I do think that still happens, but I think it's more where it's like understanding and not the situations of like stealing shit. I think there are just clear lines. Hey, like in the fridge, this is where you can put your stuff, this is where I can put my stuff, this is shared. You know, also because a dude brain is just very simple. They don't give a shit. Give him a task and he does it. Men are easy in that way, and I feel like Duncan is too. I like Duncan. Oh, you say at the same time. I was like, oh, I like Duncan. I think I've said that in the past as well, that I like Duncan. I like Duncan. I always like Duncan. Yeah, I like Duncan too. Because I remember doing readings for you and Duncan. And I was like, I like Duncan. I like Duncan. Because it does feel effortless. Or just easier. So, yes. Okay, Marina, I broke up with V. What are his future actions towards you? Marina with V. What are V's future actions towards Marina? V's future actions to Marina. We have the 7 of, what are you? Once. That's what you are. Yep, Duncan already told me some things because I asked how it works. Okay, good. Good. I definitely think it works. V for Marina. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the Page of Cups. We have the Death card. The 9 of Pentacles and the World. For the beginning, right now, we're having an ending. Some sort of ending, closure. The World is completion, endings of cycles. The Death card as well, endings, but transformation and then possible new beginnings. With the Page of Cups, I do feel that there's a possibility for reconciliation or for asking you out or for communicating randomly. The Page of Cups is like a good surprise, like him sending you a message where you're like, oh fuck, okay, hi. And with that 4 of Cups, I definitely feel that there is that feeling of missing, longing for, the one that got away. I fumbled that, but I do see a period of either no contact or just like broken up, where we are working on ourselves. With the 9 of Pentacles is very focused on self. I'm just gonna focus on myself, on what I need to do, on the work that I need to put in, on my work, on my career, on my school, on family, on my health, whatever the fuck it is that they need to work on for themselves first. Before there can be reconciliation. So that's a long period though. It's not going to be like we are going to be broken up for like 2 months. I'm going to have a different haircut and then I'm a different person. No, this is very much deep transformation. The 7 of Wands is over energy as well. That is, can be a bit like stubbornness. Like, I'm going to do it my way, the way I want to do it, the way I feel like I should be doing. People might not understand, people might not agree, people might have opinions about that, but that's fine. I'm just going to do it my way, even if it leads to the same outcome. So a little bit of stubbornness there for sure. But I do feel the possibility of, again, reaching out to you again, especially with the Page of Cups. But it's going to be very much a surprise. So first, I think the focus is on completion, ending, tying it up, going through the transformation for themselves. And then I feel like there is a possibility of reaching out to you after that. Let me take a look a little bit at that more after that. 3 of Cups, so that might be either through friendship or going at it as a friend with the Chariot. And we also have the Devil being here as well, with the Ace of Pentacles, yeah. So I kind of feel like it will happen like this, where it's like out of nowhere, out of the clouds, there's going to be just like a small offering. I was like, hi! Hello, it's been a while. Hoi! Hello. Yeah, the Devil is a bit driven by fear. Can be addiction, can be fear of commitment even, but I feel like that there is at some point just gonna be a like, oh, I miss you, and I would like to have you back in my life, even if that is just as a friend. And I feel like that that's more driven because of fear of rejection, fear of intimacy, fear of commitment, whatever that is. Yeah, but I do feel, again, very quickly after V has been doing the healing and whatnot, there will be an offer or a communication or contact. When can we expect that? When can we get like a timeline on that? How long that will take for them? Two of Pentacles. So that can be up to 2 years. Again, if I say a long time, I mean a long fucking time. So yeah, that can be up to 2 years. So yeah, that's kind of what I see here. If you have any questions surrounding this, let me know. Let me know. But yeah, that's, wow, yeah. Yeah, like I said, it's not gonna be a like 2 months separation kind of like thing. It's a full-on dating other people. It is a full-on, you know, full-on break. You know, yeah. So yeah, I kind of feel like between year 1 and 2, it happening, between getting 1 and 2. Will you guys get back together, or will it stay just friends? Yeah, we have the 5 Pentacles, which is just a feeling of lack. So I do feel that there's the desire for reconciliation, temperance, yes, compromise. We have the 8 of Pentacles, and then we have the 3 of Cups. So for now, I kind of want to say friends, because either someone is dating someone else, or there's still a feeling of like, I'm not good enough, this is not for me, we shouldn't, you know, there's a little bit of negativity. The 8 of Pentacles is needing a little bit more information, needing a little bit more work, needing more building trust again and stuff like that. So initially for friends, but with temperance as well, that's like compromise. I do think that there's the desire for more, but we need to work towards that. So again, when they will reach out to you again, it's very much with the 3 of Cups for friendship. And then the door is very much open for more later on, or we can build towards more later on. But yeah, for then it's just going to be for friendship. Ashley, thank you for the donation, Ellen. Thank you. Marina, if you have any other questions surrounding this, let me know. Thanks so much, you're welcome. Ashley, I want to know how Duncan is feeling about me going to move in. July 2026. How is Duncan feeling about Ashley moving in with him July 2026? How is Duncan feeling about it? Aw, that's cute. Okay, we have the 7. Why does the 7 of Cups keep popping up for you? Oh my lords. Oh my lords. Okay. We have the Hermit. We have the Moon. We have the Tower. The 9 of Swords. The 9 of Cups. And the 3 of Wands. So this is very cute. Excited, but also a bit like, I don't know what to expect. I don't know if he has ever lived with a female as well, or with just a girl. That there is a bit, I don't know, worry, stress, like not sure what to expect kind of thing. With the Moon, I think he has an idea of what it looks like, but not sure. With the Hermit as well, going very much inward to look for answers, so I feel like it's not really, he doesn't really. At one end there's like excitement because we have the 9 of Cups, which is a wish being fulfilled, emotionally being fulfilled. So that is good and nice. The Tower is just sudden change, revelation, breakthrough. There are some things that he hasn't thought about. I don't know, I feel like someone might have mentioned you're gonna live with a girl, and then like what are you gonna do with like when she's on her like period or stuff like that, where I feel like that there might be certain things that come along that you get when living with a girl, you know, I don't know, like hairs on the bathroom wall, you know, after a shower, I don't know, like shit like that, where it's just like, oh fuck, you know, and you don't think about things like that. So I feel like it's, with the 3 Wands as well, very different from what he used to. I think for him it's also a good experience as well. But there is some like worry. I don't want you to feel uncomfortable. I don't want this to be awkward or weird, or, you know, Yes, and with the Seven of Cups, it's just very much, I don't know what to do. Should I say something like, I don't want you to feel awkward, and I don't want you to feel weird, and I want you to feel safe in this, and not feel like I'm making a move on you, or this or this and this, but sometimes I just walk around in my house in just my boxers. You know, like, it's a little bit nervous, and a little bit like, oh, I don't know. Yeah, but good, though. It does feel good. It does feel good. And excited. But at the same time, it's just, like, again, unsure about the situation. Like, never done this. I feel like he's never lived with a girl or a female before. So it's just very, yes, nerve-wracking, I suppose. Sergio said he would hesitate to fire Louis if these harassments are again. I'm glad I work with Sergio, and he believes. Oh, that's nice. That. But yeah, this is kind of what I've... Again, part of me is so happy that I'm able to do readings from Duncan again. Just because I just love Duncan's energy. It's so fucking cute. It's so fucking cute. Oh my lords. Yes. So yeah, just nervous, but like, yeah, good. Yeah. Have like good like agreements or good rules or good like that, and I think it's gonna be fine. Duncan sounds so cute. He is so cute. I'm doing better because I'm on Lexapro medication for anxiety and depression, plus still taking my own anxiety medication. I adore Duncan. Duncan is the cutest. He is a cutie patootie. Yeah. But yeah, he just wants you to be like comfortable there as well. But it's just a little bit nervous. He's just a little bit nervous, which is fine. Fine. You also did another donation. Thank you. Is that for the how could Donkey still want to end up with me if he's still being an F-boy, or did you have another question, darling? And then in the meantime, in the meantime, I'm gonna call last call for paying donation. List is closed. I thought I already done that, but apparently I did not. So for last call, if you're wanting an oracle, then a €2 donation is how you can get those. If you're interested in a more in-depth one question tarot reading, it's going to be for a €10 donation. All donations can be done either through PayPal or Tiki. If you are working with a different currency than the euro and you don't know the exchange rate, let me know. I'll look it up. I will also be doing a in-depth tarot reading giveaway still at the end of the live stream as well, but this is last call for paying donations. List is closed for new people coming in, so if you're watching right now, you can still make a donation. The list is just closed for new people coming in. Philomena, thanks so much for the donation, darling. For that donation, I can give you 2 oracles, so let me know if you were planning on doing an in-depth one question tarot reading. It's for US dollars, $11.50. But for this donation, I can take a look at 2 oracles. Let me know which oracles you would like. Ashley, let me know what question you would like me to take a look at for your last donation. Again, is it the question about Bruce, or did you have a different question? Also, I'm glad that the medication is working for you. That it is working. I also feel like Duncan is just gonna have such a calming energy for you, like such a calming effect for you living with him. Let me take a look. Philomena, thank you for the donation, darling. Thank you. I'm not seeing Ashley's reply just yet. Also, Philomena, I can also do an extra oracle on top of your reading as well. If you want just an oracle on top of that, I can totally do that. Let me take a look. Love reading for the month of October, Philomena. Actually, my question is above my donation. Yeah, so how could Donkey still want to end up with me if he is still being an F-boy? Okay, so that was your question. Let me take a look at that one first. And then Philomena, I'll get to your question after that, because Ashley did make the donation first. So, how can Bruce still want you long term? Want to end up with you if he's being an F-boy? Okay, the fuckboy one is the only one that fell to this side, which is the Knight of Wands, and then I'll take a look at this, with the Seven of Swords as the overall energy. Okay. And then we have the Fool, we have the Five of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. Okay. How can Donkey still want to be with me if he's still be a F-boy? Yeah. I think this is something that he is still processing through. This is not as simple for him as just, oh, I'm gonna no longer do this anymore. Because I feel like it is part of the addiction. I feel like it is part of the habits. It is part of what he's working on for himself. The Seven of Swords is lying, hiding, dishonesty. So for him, I feel like his sex addiction, or like being an F-boy, he doesn't see it as an addiction. He's just like, oh yeah, no, I can just do it whenever and it's fine, and you know, I can just be casual. But I think that there is certain that level of not taking it serious just yet. I think that's just also because he's focused on other things, but I do think that his sex addiction isn't that for him that like difficult, hard to deal with, stuff like that. The fact that the Knight of Wands fell to one side for me, that's just very, again, separate. Because we have the Fool, which is a new beginning, wanting to start over. The Five of Cups again, which is very much, like, the Five of Cups can be a bit the victim mentality of like, what did I do? Why didn't I do it better? Why did I do that? Why did I make that choice? Why did I make that decision? What happened? And very, can be a bit in the victim mentality with this. Again, we have a new beginning and a new start, so I do feel that there is that I want to do things differently, but he's still in the processing stage of his healing, where he cannot really focus on the opportunities that he has, and is still very much focused on the stuff that led up to it, like the past. The Six of Pentacles here as well, that is like investment, slow start investment. Into healing this. Because I also feel with the Queen of Swords that there is very much the understanding, if I am the way that I am, then this Queen of Swords, you, will not accept it. She will bite my dick off. Yes. So there is that I need to work on it. Like both can exist at the same time, where there is that I want that and I want to become that and I want to work towards that, but at the same time I'm still dealing with the current situation of my habits, of my emotions, of everything that's going on in my life, and the difficulty of dealing with the urge not to just go like fuck it, you know, because it's like taking responsibility or taking accountability, especially if it's something that you are unaware of or not used to, discipline yourself. It's very hard to do that, especially when you get older. And I feel like that is something that he still struggles with and he still fucks up. And yes, then it is a little bit of the fuckboy energy, but I do feel that there is a big transformation happening within himself. So he would be so happy to cheat on me then? No. No, I don't, no, that's not at all what I said. Not at all. Because what I'm seeing here is that he's working through it and he knows he cannot come forward to you if he hasn't got that shit under control. Because again, you would bite his dick off. And that's obviously not what he wants. That's obviously not what he wants. I guess makes sense why he doesn't want to come near me yet. Yeah, I remember you said he knows he isn't ready. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's kind of what I see the situation, because the Fool as well, that is like a new beginning. That's a fresh start. That is like starting over. But without amnesia, you cannot really have a clean start over. You will always carry some of that past with you. And I feel like he's just going through that and struggling with that. Yeah. I know that isn't what you said, Lindy. That's just how I feel. Yeah, because you said he's an F it. I'm going to do it. Yeah. Yeah. I think that just happened with that moment when you said in the last 2 weeks. That one occasion where he's like, you know what? I'm struggling. I'm having a lot of pressure, and I think he just cracked under pressure and went into old habits, but not in old habits as in just going like fuck it and then just fuck everyone. I think it was just one moment where he felt weak, needed that, and fell back into old patterns of behavior, which is just short, quick, unsatisfying, how to say that, acknowledgement or stuff. Yeah. So yeah, I kind of want to leave it at that. Chris is a jackass, pardon my language. Yeah. Okay, next up, Philomena, sorry for the long wait, darling. So a love reading for the month of October for you, and then I'll also add in some oracles for you. Philomena. October, love, Philomena. Love life in October. Philomena, what is happening in October? Love life. We have the Six of Swords as the overall energy. Six of Swords is leaving shit in the past that's no longer serving, moving on from. We have the Ten of Swords, okay, the Hanged Man, the Hierophant, the Empress, the Two of Swords, and the Queen of Cups. Be extra cautious in October when it comes to love and romance. Don't just trust people on their beautiful eyes. I think there are going to be not so great people coming in. Maybe, I feel like it might be just one person coming in that has not the greatest intentions for you. Just be very, very cautious, because the Ten of Swords is very hurtful energy. Again, I feel like that this is more so a test in a sense of, can I say no? Or, just trust your gut feeling with this, because I'm kind of like having a bad feeling about this. But I feel like someone will reach out to you. I'm feeling like two people coming in. One, not so great. The other one, that's alright. The Hierophant is doing the right thing in the right way, in the right order. So if someone tries to push you, if someone tries to love bomb you, or someone tries to go too fast, too quickly, just red flags, cancel, no thank you, and move forward, move on. With the Queen of Cups here as well, I do feel that there is a love for love and love for dating, and I do feel dating happening. Again, one person, just trust your gut feeling. If it's a little bit weird, if it's a bit like, oh, that's weird, or there's a little bit of like hesitation there, or things are going too fast, or they say stuff that you're like, okay, don't go on a date with them. Yeah, refuse. No thank you. I'm good. The Hanged Man as well, that's no action. Not rushing. Just taking a little bit of step back, see what happens. If nothing happens, nothing happens. If something happens, that's great. Because I feel also a couple of people, I don't know if this is online dating, but someone that shows interest, but then they're not really backing that up with actions. And then it's more so you reaching out to them. Hey, how was your day? How is it going? You starting conversations and you starting the interactions over and over and over. The Hangman is taking a little bit of step back, see what happens, what they naturally do, and then anticipate on that or react to that, instead of you leading, you taking action, you taking charge. For October, I kind of want to say take a little bit of a step back. Let's move on from patterns of behavior, because I feel like you don't want that as well. You don't want to have to take the lead. You don't want to have to reach out first, or take care of where you're going on a date, or I don't know, shit like that. So take a little bit of a step back, pretend like you're stupid, and then see what happens, and then deal with that accordingly to that. Yeah. Why the Two of Swords? What is that indecisiveness? What is that limbo? Is that just you being uncomfortable there? The Six of Pentacles. Okay, so yeah, that's about investing. And then the Tower, sudden change, revelation, breakthrough. I feel like, again, that there's just a person that's just gonna come in, and there's a lot of love bombing right away, but then at some point it kind of like dials down, and then it's just a question of like, if I don't invest, will they invest, or will it just water away? Will they just kind of like disappear? Okay, let me take a look at the good side of love for you in October. What's a good side? Is that also a good date? Are we just advising not to date? Okay, we have the King of Cups. Love that. Okay, the Three of Pentacles, the Sun, and the Four of Wands with Queen of Pentacles. So I also see a good opportunity happening for love and romance, dating someone. That might be someone that either you work with or through someone else. You know them, some sort of like collaboratory energy. You know them through something or someone. The Sun is happiness. The Four of Wands feeling very comfortable and at home. This might come across as boring, but I do think that it is good. With the King of Cups, good intentions, a lot of love, very highly emotionally intelligent, which I think is just perfect. But maybe it misses a little bit like the excitement that you do get from, like, I'm gonna say it, toxic people here. So yeah, be aware of that. Again, let's move forward from patterns of behavior that is holding us back, that's not gonna go where we want to go. You know? So yeah, I kind of want to keep it at that. If you have any questions around this, Philomena, let me know and I'll take a look. And I also kind of want to get some oracles for you on love, so let me take a look at these for Philomena. Why is this one upside down? For Philomena. Mitch, in the meantime, let me know which oracles you would like. Which two oracles you would like, and I'll take a look. Philomena, for your love life. Philomena, oh my god. For Philomena's love life in October. We have I'm not going to show that one. A sexual union. Honor the place in one another, where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. We have give thanks to blessings of love coming your way soon. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. We have acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point in trying to change which is beyond our control. We have look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. And you may not always understand why certain things happen, however there's always a higher purpose to the events of your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. So again, I'm seeing dating or communication with one person, that's not a good fit. Like red flags, run, don't meet up, don't do it. It's exciting, it's like good kind of like tension, there's definitely sexual tension between the two of you, but this will result in just a physical encounter and then that's it. I feel like that there is someone else there. Again, through turmoil a blessing will be revealed. I feel like a good partner will coming in as well. But there is a bit where you're like, I'm not sure, it's a bit, you know. Again, acceptance is key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There's no point in trying to change what is beyond your control. Because I feel like when this new person coming in, your mind is still at the old. Which again, not good. No, let that go. So yeah, that's kind of what I see. So who comes first? The gentleman or the fuckboy? The fuckboy. The fuckboy. As in asking out for a date. Because I feel like the gentleman will ask you out on a date later. You might know the gentleman already, but like it's gonna be the fuckboy comes, that's interesting, that's nice, that's hot, yes. And then the gentleman kind of like comes through. Yes. But I feel like you know it, your gut feeling, where you're like, oh, you're a fuckboy, you're dangerous. You know, when you catch yourself saying like, oh, you're dangerous, let the flags kind of like go. Yes. Mitch actually said guidance, please. Okay, guidance for what exactly? And again, you get 2 oracles. 2 oracles. So let me know. In the meantime, I am gonna do the giveaway. Oh my god, I'm so going over time. Holy shit. I need to check my phone because I think I need to text my mom as well for dinner. Oh my god, I'm so stressful. So stressful. Anyway, we are going to do an in-depth 1-question tarot reading giveaway as well in today's live stream. So if you're interested, follow the channel, like the live stream, let me know which number do you think is going to be the winner. Yes, I needed to do dinner. Oh, I'm losing my absolute shit. Oh my god. And the chat is going by so fast. Okay. Ashley, what kind of like guidance would you like, darling? Let me know. My brain is not working. Yes. Oh, and I need to pee. Money, hello, darling. Can I have an oracle for what Stefan truly wants with you in the future? Holy shit, do I have something like... Okay, let me take a look at these. Money, what does Stefan want in the future? What does Stefan want with money in the future? We have heart with a key, welcoming love, meeting the one, open your heart, getting together, and perfect. Okay. We have self-indulgence, focusing on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. And then we also have twin flames. Are you guys twin flames? Yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complementing each other. So what they want is a more, and then we have karmic relationship at the bottom as well. I definitely feel that there is a coming back together, reconciliation, being basically the perfect relationship after we have done the healing, after we have done the growth, the shadow work, so that we balance each other out really, really well, and we become that power couple that, you know, I feel like he wants to have and be in. Career guidance. Okay. Career guidance for Ashley, and then I'll put these to the side, and I'll take, should I? Let me take a look. 2, 7, 3, I'm only at 5. I'm on kind of 8. 2, 7, 3, 5, 8. 5, 8. Okay, that's it. So, Mitchell, 1 career guidance. I'll take a look at that. You have 2 oracles, so let me know which other one you want, because for career, I'm leaning towards the Moonology oracle, so I'll take a look at that, and let me take a look at what else. Let me take a look which number is the winner of the giveaway as well. It is number 5, and that is Money. Congratulations, darling, you just won the giveaway as well. So let me know your in-depth question, and I will take a look at that after I do the oracles for Mitch. For Ashley. And then after the giveaway, that's it. Again, list is closed, no more donations. I'm already running, no, I'm not running out of time. The time is already run out. So yeah. Thank you, Lindy, you're welcome. Again, congratulations. So, some career guidance. Career guidance for Ashley. Career guidance for Ashley. We have take time to breathe out. Take time to breathe out. We have emotions are running high with the supermoon, and we also have the full moon in Sagittarius. Look at the bigger picture. Look at the bigger picture. For right now, at the bottom we have adjustments are required. So for right now, take some time to breathe out. Again, let's focus on one thing in our life first. And first and foremost, I feel like we need to, again, with the emotions are running high as well, focus more so on our emotions, because we're kind of like, you know how sometimes when you're like tight on money, if you have like little jars of money, okay, I have money for this, I have money for that, I have money for this, I have money for that, and in your monthly money you're like running out for like, and you're like, okay, let me grab a little bit of money from the little jar for my rent and use it for money, and then by the time rent comes you're like, okay, let me use a little bit of money from there to put in the money. I feel like that's going on with your emotions, where it's like, okay, I'm kind of like running out emotionally, but let me just grab a little bit of emotions like from the job, and then on the job you're kind of like also getting emotional, and then you're like, okay, let me just, there's like shuffling of emotions going on, suppressing, which I kind of feel like that needs to be addressed first before we can think about anything else. Again, look at the bigger picture. It just means like, let's focus on the foundation first, because that is what we are going to build on. If we are going to make a career, if we are going to push that, but we go in like broken, we go in with our emotions high, that's not sustainable. We will crash down. So let's focus on the bigger picture. Let's focus on our foundation first before moving in. And with that, take time to breathe out. I think that is highly necessary. Highly necessary. Lindy, you didn't sing the song. I know, I'm stressed and my throat is hurting, so I was like, I'm not doing it. Why is this check keep like glitching? Oh my god. Okay. And then some guidance for Ashley's broken heart. I kind of feel like I want these for Ashley as well. Ashley. Ashley, we have the sun. Paint the sun back into your sky. So this is very much, you actively working on not letting your happiness depend on other people. We have the villain. You can always rewrite the story. And this is very much like how other people perceive you. They don't have the full story. You can decide what is good for you. You can decide to make changes. You can decide when something is no longer there for you or no longer good for you. Or, people are going to have opinions and ideas and see the situation in certain lights that might not reflect the truth. So be okay with being the villain in someone else's story, if that means being the hero in your own. Get comfortable with people not agreeing, people not liking you, people not, feeling like right now is the time. We have the feather. Think first before you judge. Think first before you judge. So again, not letting your emotions take control here. Take a breather, take a little bit of a step back before we react to something. Let's just, okay, breathe. What is happening within me that this someone says something to me? What is happening within me? What am I thinking? What is this belief system? Or what is happening? What is most likely happening? Like, this is a thing that I have as my screensaver if I'm like freaking out, where it's like, pause, name it, like, what does my brain wants to prove? This is fear, not fact, what's going on? Reality check, what is actually happening? what story is my brain telling me, and then through 3 neutral interpretations. Self-reassurance, I'm safe, I'm enough, you know, what is happening doesn't define me, this is just, you know, I got me. And then possible action, but only from calmness, not from like emotion. And then as lastly, just a little sassy reminder of like, I got this, I'm kick-ass, I'm badass, you know, stuff like that. You also have homework, take yourself out on a date, and raindrops, take a chance on them. So I do feel that there is a risk factor, that it is okay to rely on other people as well, but just not let that reliance be your judgment of like, that's who I am. The lioness, you've earned all your stripes. You have earned some happiness and some joy and some lightness, and not staying in the dark a lot, you know. So yeah. Oh my god, what's happening in the chat? I have absolutely no fucking idea. Okay, Money, I would like to know how Stefan is currently feeling about our situation. Does he want to work on himself? And can we have a harmonious, well-balanced and respectful relationship? Money. What is Stefan currently feeling about the situation? What is Stefan currently feeling about the situation? Does he truly want to work on himself? And is there a possibility for harmony? Okay, I kind of want another shuffle. With the Chariot, with the Hierophant, the Two of Cups, and what are you? The Fool. Okay, that's good. So I'm definitely feeling a new start already. A new chapter moving forward, doing what is right. The Two of Cups is like choosing. So more like an active decision and not necessarily letting his emotions and habits and trauma move forward. Are they able to have a well-balanced connection? Then we have Justice. We have the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands with the Ace of Swords. I think the key point here is going to be communication. I definitely feel that he wants, how do you say that? Current situation, does he want to work on himself, and can we have a harmonious, well-balanced and respectful relationship? I think he is working on himself. I definitely feel that there is that wanting a new beginning. The Two of Cups is very much two people choosing each other, active decision. I think it's whether or not you can make it. It's not just up to him. Of course, there is a big responsibility for him, but I think the main thing is going to be communication, and that is also on your part. Do I have healthy communication? Does he have healthy communication? And can we meet each other in the middle there? With the Four of Wands, I do feel that there is a level of comfortness with each other. There is a feeling of belonging or home with each other as well. And I do think that there is the desire to make it work. But the Fool is a new beginning, a new chapter, totally starting over. And the Hierophant is doing the right thing in the right way, in the right order, in the right time. And the Chariot is very action-oriented. So I do feel that he is moving forward to healing, to becoming that better version of himself. So that he can more healthily choose you in a connection and relationship. So, yeah. How does he currently feel about this situation? That's the only one where I'm like, I don't think I have an answer for that. How is he currently feeling about this connection? Stefan. Six of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Very, very tired. Unsure if this is still the path forward. Three of Wands, that is very much looking elsewhere. Again, dating other people. Doing other things. Traveling. Working. Like, there are other things first. With the Six of Pentacles, I do feel like small investment, where there is still that attachment. Still, I do feel that like him working on himself is very much for the goal to have a healthy, well-balanced connection relationship. I think there is hope for that to be you, but there's not a like expectation of like, oh yeah, it's money, you know, but more in an open kind of like way. So yeah, I kind of want to leave there. If you have any questions, let me know. But I think that explains it well. Did I miss shit? I missed a lot. Oh my god. Sounds good. Yes, our communication has been bad. Yeah. And I think that is going to be, yeah. Again, for the beginning, that's still something that needs to be worked on. Also, like, why we need to have like a totally new beginning, or like that timeout, or that like break apart, is because otherwise you are going to continue where you've left off, and then you more easily turn back into old patterns of behavior, where I kind of feel like there's a need for separation, working on our communication skills before we can come back together. Okay, yes, he has always been distracting himself whenever we were off. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I think this just needs a little bit of a longer period of time. Where I also feel it's good for him to just not necessarily have distraction, so he can like sit with himself a little bit better. But yeah. Okay. Anyway, guys, it's been 2.5 hours, more than enough. My voice is just like dying. I also think my mom is coming home with the food. Yes. So yeah, I am gonna go. Thank you so much for joining. As always, everyone, have an amazing rest of your day. Go kick ass. That's why it's hard for me to believe he is working on himself. Yeah, I get that. Again, if there is a clear cut, because this is also like a process of like I said, like 2 years. This is a long process. Right now, focus on yourself. If he comes back not changed, or set healthy boundaries for like, okay, if you want entry in my life, these are the rules. And if you cannot live by them, then this is what I am gonna do. If you don't respect me, I'm gonna leave. If, like, a boundary is not what you want them to do, and then if they don't do it, like, oh, but it's like what I am gonna do if you don't respect this rule that I have, or this boundary that I have. But yeah. Anyway, again, you got this. Go kick ass. Drink some Lindias, and he's not quite the type to sit with him. Yeah. But I think that will bite him in the ass eventually. So yeah. Anyway, I am gonna skedaddle out of here. Thank you so much for joining. Have an amazing rest of your day. Go kick ass. You absolutely got this. And hopefully I will talk to you guys again tomorrow in tomorrow's live stream. Go get them, and yeah, talk to you